Awesome. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna go ahead and get started warming up. I'm gonna have you just start off. We need to loosen up the body. We need to get warm, and we just start off with this big step side to side. And I'm gonna take the shoulders and it's big circles back and down to correct posture. And I know all you guys probably live in the Bay Area, I'm assuming. So everyone's dealing with today, and today can be described as orange. It's a very gross day outside. So it's very dark in here because apparently I really need the light to be able to teach this class. Good. When I get back from maternity leave, me and my husband's goals are to set up the next room that I'm going to move the little faux studio into. I'm going to set it up with some lights. So hopefully it will be better lighting. But today we're getting through on the orange day. I don't know if you guys are like me and you have pets, but my pets are wigging out today. The cat keeps running to every window, checking outside. The chickens are making these like weird whining noises. It is not normal. They do not understand, these poor animals. Good job. Keep going. Arms over now. Over, over. Good. Good breathing. Excellent job. Good. Okay. I'm reaching on over. You guys are on mute, so that's okay. You could turn on some music. Enjoy your class. Good. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna go ahead and take you to tight abs. Pop that knee up. Knee, knee. We did have a nice weekend at least. Hopefully your day off was wonderful. The air quality got a little bit better before everything went dark and orange. Continue to breathe, pop those knees up, move those hip flexors out. Good job. Good, okay. So we're about ready to take it into squats, finish this up, both legs, chest stays up, feet are about hip width apart, and I drive down and I bring it back up. Awesome. So when I'm going into my squat on this one, I am very aware that the stretch I'm getting on the back side, so I want to push that butt back and down. As I do this, I get that stretch, yes. And now let's focus in on the legs warming up. My feet are pointing forward. When I'm in my low face, the knee is about midfoot. And when I'm down low, I want to push my body weight through my heels to come back up, okay? So low face, press through the heel. Knees point forward with the toe always, okay? I just feel like embarrassed. I'm such a heavy breather right now because my lungs are so compacted. So just turn on music so you don't hear my heavy breathing, okay? Sounds good? Thank you guys. Okay, here we go. We're going modified or regular jumping jacks. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay, legs go wide. Pop them back. Good. Keep that going. Good. Pull it on back. What are we stretching here? Quadriceps, getting the stretch. Hamstring on the back side, getting the warm up. Pulling back, get that chest gets the stretch. Think of that upper back warming up. Pull. Good. Excellent job. Keep that going. Good. Abs tight, reach across. If you get dizzy, just look forward, move the arms only. Good. Excellent job. So I have this like awesome twist going. I'm gonna feel that down to like my hip. I'm gonna get in the back of my arm. I'm gonna start twisting out my core. And I'm saying this like I'm doing it, but it's more so you guys are getting a nice twist for your core. We're warming up that core. Good job. Abs tight, kick it out. So what do? We tighten up the abs because sometimes we have like a little unintentional lean back. And that's gonna, when we tighten here, automatically tighten back here and protect your back, okay? So we do brace in the abs, but you need to continue breathing. And we do this little kick out. We're moving up the hip flexor still and then starting to get that hamstring involved in stretching out. So elongate that hamstring. Good, keep it going. Excellent job. And good stuff. Okay, feet about hip width apart, chest up. I'm gonna squat down. When I come up, I'm gonna push through the ball of foot and toe and get that ankles involved. The calves are more involved. Stretch through that ankle. Calves are warming up. Continue to breathe. Excellent job. Last one. And great. Okay, so from here, again, modified or regular jumping jacks. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay, abs tight, brace yourself. We're going for a range of motion. This is your hip joint. Take it seriously. Sometimes we develop scar tissue, and we want to work through that. Take your time. Good range of motion. I have more scar tissue on my right side. I played soccer for a lot of years, always kicking through and developing more of an issue with the right hip. So it's really good to take that time to try to maintain good range of motion. Good. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch it up. Leg starts wide, and I bring it in. Good. Couple more. I'm gonna finish it off. Great. Okay, abs tight, hands out for balance. Swing kick it side to side. Big kick. Some of you guys can even touch your kicks. Go for it. Keep it going. Get that nice swing kick. Feel that stretch. A little bit more on the outside of the thigh. I can feel it where my muscle insertion is behind the knee. Continue to breathe. Good job. And great. Okay, so I'm gonna brace myself. I'm gonna kind of take a wider base and I'm gonna circle it out, stretching out from the back, and then breathe. Excellent job. Switch direction of your circle. Circling those hips to get that stretch for that back. Continue to breathe. Excellent job. Great. Very cool. Okay, let's pick a couple staggered stretches. I want to stretch out the back of my leg. So I'm going to go ahead and supported leg takes a small bend. Straight leg, I don't want to invert the knee stays soft. My hands either go down or on the supported leg. Pop that toe, reach on down, get that stretch through the calf, through the Achilles, through the hamstring, and breathe. Nice deep breathing. And slowly up. Switch it up. Straight leg, pop toe. Do not invert that knee. Slowly come on down. Continue to breathe. Nice deep breaths. And slowly make your way to up. Excellent. Okay, so now I'm going to take a big old step forward. And it's actually the back leg that's going to be the focus. So I'm going to bend that front knee forward. I'm going to drive my back hip flexor forward. My back heel stays on the ground, okay? Knee pushes forward, hip flexor comes forward, heel stays on the ground. If you want, you can lift the arm of the leg that's back. Continue to breathe. Excellent job. Good. Okay, we're going to switch it up. So here I am. I take a big step forward, drive that knee forward, hip flexor drives forward. The leg that's back, same side arm, can lift up to continue the stretch. Good job. You got a big old stretch. Fantastic. Okay. Equipment you need today. We have near us water, dumbbells, and the band. You don't have to use a band. It does make it a little bit more exciting. I'm using the fabric band for the legs, okay? you don't have a fabric band, you're okay. Sometimes you just need to adjust it a little bit more. Okay, the fabric band has also these grippers on the inside. It is worth investing in it because I have a feeling we're gonna be here for a while. Okay, so I have this band right now. I'm gonna go ahead and step into it. So make sure you have good balance, step into it, and it's gonna go calf, okay? So I'm gonna put it in my calf. The closer it is to my knee, the easier it will be. The closer it is towards ankle, the harder it will be. I don't wanna be too close to either or. I'm gonna kind of go right in the middle, but it's up to you. Okay, so here I am, got my band on, my knees right here, and I'm wearing black. So again, this is in the middle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of pop into a squat, keep the chest up. Right away, you need to be protective of the knee. Do not let the knees fall in. They need to stay strong and wide and be over the feet. Okay, so as we move, keep the knee over the foot. Okay, so we're going out for 2. Ready? Big ol' step. 1, 2, brace yourself, abs tight. Now I'm gonna keep my body with the supportive leg. Tight, 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 kick, kick, okay? 1, 2, kick it, woo, kick it. Come on, 1, 2, kick it, kick it. 1, 2, kick, kick. 1, 2, kick, kick. Now this band, I'm using the light one on the fabric run. They're pretty hard. And so for me, I'm not able to get that kick up very high. Whatever you can do, challenge yourself, okay? Here we go, 1, 2. Now when I kick, I want the toe pointing forward. I don't want to point my toe up, okay? I'm going to show bad form. See, bad form is like kicking it like that. I actually want to keep the toe pointing forward. Last one, come on, 1, 2, kick it. We got to bring it back though. 1, 2, kick and kick. Fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to bring up my band and I'm going to come above the knee. If you want to, if you don't have a band, you are fine, okay? Pulling up that band now. Same kind of idea. The higher up I bring it, the easier it'll get. The lower it is, the harder it will be. I don't want it right on the knee though, okay? Because I don't want the knees buckling. I'm going to go about mid-thigh, okay? Okay, so here we are. We're just gonna start off with some squats. So I wanna feel the resistance and I'm using a light band. So I need to go hip, like a little bit wider than hip width apart, okay? And I need to make sure my knees do not buckle in. I am pushing against the resistance and staying wide. My toes are comfortably out a few degrees, okay? Chest up, give me a squat. Okay, so now, when I come down low, my spine is straight, my butt goes back and down. When I'm in my low phase, the knee is about mid-foot. So I'm gonna pause, I look, it's mid-foot, okay, I'm okay. Keep that going. Good, make sure those knees stay wide, pointing with the toe. Good, okay, a couple more, and then we're gonna get a little more exciting. Just kind of want you to fill this out, having a band. Cool, doing good? Great, so your legs do need to be wider for this one, okay? So we need to make sure that we're wider than hip width, either double hip width, just like the hip and a half, something like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure, again, my knees are pushing wide. And I'm gonna go down, down, out, in. So I'm on the heel, I pop the toe, out, in. Dip, dip, out, in, dip, dip, out, in, dip, dip, out, in. You're gonna feel this with no band. So if this is too hard with a band, ditch the band. You're gonna be fine, okay? And I'm starting to pop up a little bit. If you could hang out low, keep it low. This is tough. 1, 2. 1, 2. Out, in, 1, 2. Out, in, 1, 2. Out, in, 1, 2. Out, in, last one, 1, 2, out, in, and out, in. Okay, let's put a little plyo in there. So if you don't want to jump, jumping's not for everyone. So you're gonna do like a big step out, squat, and reach down. You can pick up the pace on this one to get that heart rate up, okay? I'm gonna go ahead, feet to about hip width, and I'm gonna jump wide toes out, come low, pop up, okay? Let's hit 10. Ready, set, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come back over with me. Bring it down to the calf. So where are we at on the calf? Lower's harder, more towards the knee, a little easier. I'm gonna go right in the middle. Coming low, chest up, out, 1, 2, kick it, 1, 2, out, 1, 2, kick it, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm not very low in my squat. You can get down lower, especially if you're not using a band today. Please stay low, okay? We got one more. 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2. Kick it. 1, 2. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna pull that band back up. And again, you don't have to use a band. And it's about mid-thigh. Again, more towards the knee, a little harder, higher up, easier. Okay, we're breathing. So we're gonna do squats to begin with, just kind of warm back into it. So my feet are about hip width, a little bit wider. Make sure the knees are pushed wide, they're not collapsing in. Give me a few squats and then we'll make it interesting again, okay? So we're gonna start working into some lunges. A couple more squats. I'm gonna add the curtsy lunge. But not only do I have a curtsy lunge, I have a curtsy lunge with a band. So if you have trouble with a curtsy lunge, I'm gonna want you to do a normal lunge. Feel free to just keep going and watch me. So a normal lunge will be squat down, step back lunge. Squat down, step back lunge, okay? But if you want to try the curtsy, you're gonna go squat down. I'm gonna bring the leg back. So you don't have to go full on real diagonal because it starts to pull on my knee. Mine is almost like straight back from the other heel, maybe a little off. And I want to keep the knee over the front heel, the front leg, okay? I need to keep my hands up for balance. I'm gonna come down curtsy, and I'm gonna go back to my squat. Here we go. Curtsy, squat, same leg. Curtsy, squat. And again, you don't have to curtsy. If you feel that knee pushing wide, I'd rather you not do this. You can either ditch the band or you can do that normal step back lunge. Got it? Keep the chest up. Knees over that front foot. Needs to stay there, guys. That's super important. Thank you, thank you. Pay attention to those things. Good. Okay. Good job, good job. I'm feeling that outside glute. My right leg is my mover, so if you're with me, so it's your right leg is the mover. That means your left leg is getting the work. Feel that left leg, especially hamstring butt. Breathe. We like working the glute. It's our biggest muscle for balance. It's gonna help us. Good job. One more. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my left leg being the more one that's putting in the work. I'm gonna step back right leg, okay? So now I'm stepped back, my feet are hip width apart, my front knee is gonna come down. I'm gonna do a dip. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and you have options. 3 can either be up, or you could go 1, 2, tap, 1, 2, knee up, 1, 2, knee up, 1, 2. Do you see how there's different options? You can either just stand up straight, you can tap the leg in, or you can pull a knee on up. Good job. So low dip, low dip. Now, if you feel really comfortable in this and your knees are healthy and well, get low in those dips. You're about 90 degrees and you're popping it. Low, low, pull. Low, low, pull. Low, low, pull. Oh, you feel like glutes on fire. Good job, good job. Keep it going, keep it going. 3 more. And in 3, awesome. 2, whew. And that's 1. Good job, good job. We're gonna go ahead and ditch this. Grab yourself a sip of water. We need to move to upper body. I'm looking at time. Grab some water. In first round, I'll do standing, and the second round, we'll do upper body on the mat. So first round, standing with dumbbells. Okay, you need to make sure that your breathing is under control before you move on. That means you can have a conversation. You can breathe in and out 3 deep breaths without being interrupted, back to back. All that needs to be under control before you move on. Other key indicators you're not ready to move on. Your vision is a little blurry. You got blackout on the side. Any of that, you just sit down. Probably grab yourself something like a banana and get some water, okay? Shoulders back and down. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Knees are soft, abs are tight. I'm gonna go lateral raise, forward raise. Got that? Here we go. Upper back shoulder time, let's go. Lateral raise, forward raise. Good job. Continue deep breathing. Knees are soft, abs are tight. So what I don't want to do during this one is like rock my body forward when those hands come up. So be aware of that. Really stay tight in the abs. My wrists are straight, flush through that form, okay? No bend in the wrist. Your elbows can have a little bit of a bend. I see mine have a little bit of a bend. If you want to go out straighter, that's good. One more, one more. Awesome. Good work. Okay, shoulders back and down, take a breather. One more big breath. I'm gonna go ahead and go soft knees. So I did take a little bit of a squat bend and I tipped forward at the hip. From here, my spine stays straight. I'm gonna look at you for a second and then I'm gonna look down. But if you need to continue looking at me, you're gonna turn to the side, keep your neck in alignment and just turn your head to the side if you need to keep watching, okay? If not, just follow my voice. We are going for a back fly. So on this back fly, let's put our mind to muscle. We're gonna draw like a triangle shape, starting at the nape of our neck, going down wide over those shoulder blades and coming together at mid shoulder blade. I want you to think of those muscles as we glide in the shoulder blades. Now I want you to resist the drop, okay? So I'm gonna open, down 3, 2, 1. 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 One more. Open, down 3, 2, 1. Come up, straight out the back. Shake out the back if you need to. Good breathing. Shoulders back and down. Get your breathing under control. You doing okay? Great. Let's go ahead and move on. So we take that last one. We're going to take it to the next level. I'm going to go ahead and open up my arms. So I'm going to start with my hands flush at my hip. That's an option. Or you could just start with them facing back. And I'm going to go ahead and point my palm down. I open up for a T. I come back together. And I set down. Up. Open, bring it in, back down. Up, open, bring it in, back down. Here we go. Doing good? Here we go, a few more of these T's. And we're gonna switch it the other way. And in 3, good job. 2, finish up strong. And that is 1. Good stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and switch it up the other way. That we can do this one would be starting off as a T, coming together, arms forward, back wide to the T, and set it down, okay? If this is too much, you can go back to just doing lateral raise, forward raise. You can do less reps, or you can do no weight at all. Get ready? Abs tight, brace yourself, let's go. T, together, open, set down. T, together, open, set down. My neck is long. I'm not letting my shoulders ride up on my neck. If your shoulders start riding up and you start kind of creating some bad form, it's gonna create tension and imbalance in your upper back and neck, and I don't want that, okay? Instead, you can keep things lower, bend your elbows and kind of modify, or just go no weight at all or less weight. Got it? Okay, good. Awesome. Almost there, almost there. And in 3, abs tight, brace yourself. 2, and last 1. Good. Great. Okay, I'm gonna just stretch out the neck and shoulders. Good. Okay, so now I'm going back into more so being bent over. And again, when I bend over, I'm tipping at the hip and the spine stays straight. So on this one, I'm gonna actually have you bring your right leg forward. And it's like a little bit of a lunge position. I'm gonna bend that front knee. I'm gonna tip in that hip and the spine stays straight. It's the same idea with the neck though. Yes, you can look at me, but then you gotta gaze down or turn to the side and look at me from turning at the side, keeping your spine though straight. Okay, so here we go. I'm in this position and I'm gonna row it up. I'm gonna really squeeze the shoulder blades up, okay? And we're gonna pop it back for 2. 1, 2. Set it down. Pop it back for 2. 1, 2. Let's go. I'm gonna do 10 on this side, break and do biceps, 10 on the other side. We're gonna go a little bit longer on this side for the upper body. And the reason being is because on that next round, I'm not gonna really get as much biceps and triceps in, so we're gonna get them in now. So this is back to tricep. So let's talk about this. As the elbow pushes, so as the elbow's up, it's the same height as the shoulder, that's the goal. And I'm gonna push back that pinky to coming up the height of the elbow. I do not wanna extend through the wrist, okay? So I'm extending through the elbow, keep that wrist locked up. I'm gonna show bad form. This is bad form. It's kind of subtle, but I'm pushing out through my wrist and I don't want that, okay? Push through the elbow, back to good form. Good breathing. Let's do one more. And that's good stuff. Go ahead and come on up, shake it out. Good, good, good. Okay, let's brace. Brace yourself. Abs tight. We're going bicep curl, and we're doing like a battle rope, but we're gonna do palm up, okay? So knees are soft, abs are tight, extend it out, pull it in. So when I do this one, if you're feeling pretty strong today, your goal is to get that arm pretty straight and almost out from the shoulder before you start to pull it back in, okay? If you need to kind of like give yourself a little break, you keep it lower before, and then you pull it in, or you just alternate. Those are options, okay? Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Now let's talk. Use your core. Tighten up your butt, hip flexor, abdomen. No shaking it, rocking it side to side. Got it? Cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that is 1. Good job, good job. Come on down. Switch the legs up. And I'm gonna go side view and look at you guys. So this is my spine stays straight and I tilt up my head. I pop the elbow up, I hold it on tight, and I push back. 1, 2, down, up, 1, 2. Good, 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 keep that going. Awesome. Get those elbows up. We're gonna engage that upper back when we pull up the elbows, so mind to muscle. Squeeze that upper back, feel the shoulder blades come gliding together. Hold that elbow up, push back through that pinky. Feel the back of the arm, posterior deltoid and tricep. Good job, good job. Keeping that going, and in 5, you got this. 4, almost. Woo-hoo. 3, close. 2, and we finish. And 1, good. Okay, I'm gonna shake it out. My neck is long. I hold it like a hammer. Knees are soft, abs are tight. You can either do alternating bicep curls or you can do battle ropes. And again, lock up your hips, lock up your abdomen. That means no rocking side to side. Use your core. Okay, we're sneaky like that. We're gonna try and engage the abdomen, have your glutes tight. Work that all as you're working your biceps and shoulders. Keeping this going. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Okay, so we got a couple of planks I want you to do. I'm going to set down the weight. Yes, this does work the arms a little bit. I apologize going arms right into planks. The planks are all I got these days. It's hard to do a crunch. Here I am, got my planks. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna do a little bit of plank and work back and abdomen as our primary, okay? So this first one, I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna have you start on like tippy toe down, okay? And I'm gonna have you on your knee. And you're gonna start off, draw your abdomen in, don't let it just drop with gravity, hands down from the shoulders. Now right away, if this hurts your wrist, you could go onto the forearms, okay? So then what we're gonna start off is lift up, lift up. Now I'm gonna take you to being hovering. It's like a floating motion where you're on the ball of foot, toes are in, ball of foot, hands here, knees now, or a few inches from the ground, okay? And again, you could be knees down, that's fine. Or you could hover and up and up. How you doing? Are you good at this? You wanna make it harder? You're gonna go alternate. I have to go to my knees for this one, okay? But if you can, you're gonna hover and lift. I'll do it one more time. Okay, you got it. I'm gonna go to my knees. If you can, hover, float. It's opposite arm, opposite leg extension if you want, or you can take it to the knees with me and alternate, okay? So right now, you really need to stay tight in your abs. Brace those abdomen. Draw it up. Stay tight in that back. Tight in the glutes. Feel those balance muscles. Good job. One more. And great. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of shake out my back. For me, I'm coming back. I'm kind of shaking it out. Yes. And then I'm gonna have you come down into a plank. On this plank, now my arms like this. I kind of want to show you another view on this. Let's see if I have enough space. You're fine with where you're at. I just want you to see what's happening. I'm gonna go hands like so, abs tight. Can you even see me? Kind of. Okay. So here I am. And then I'm going to rotate on my feet, rotate up, lift up, side plank, come down, switch it up, rotate up, and then come down. Okay? You can be on your knees, you can be on your toes, whatever you need to do. I am going to probably do a few and then go onto my knees. Keep going, keep going. I'm just rotating it. Good. Good rotation, good rotation. If you can't do a rotation, just hold your plank from your forearms. You could be in forearms and knees, that's fine. Just holding. You could rotate from the knees like I'm showing. Or go onto your toes, that works too, okay? Good job, good job. Awesome, okay. Slowly stop. You can bring it back for downward dog stretch. Not downward dog, I'm sorry, child's pose. And then slowly make your way up. Grab yourself a sip of water. We are moving on back to legs. After water, I'd like you to grab your band, if you are using one. We're doing good. We're moving on to legs, okay? I have my band. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up at about mid-calf. Remember, higher towards knee, it's gonna get a little easier. Lower, it's gonna get a little harder. So, but it's just a matter of where you wanna do it. I'm gonna go right in the middle. Okay, so I have my band. It's right in the middle. I'm gonna come down to a squat. How low you hold the squat is also like a little bit of a challenge. Feel free to come down lower than me. I'm gonna step it out for 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna brace myself, and then I'm gonna kick up. Ready? Brace through the leg that's supported. 1, 2, hold it. 1, 2, back in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, kick it, come on. 1, 2, kick, step it. 1, 2, kick it. 1, 2, and my kicks, I'm not getting up very high. You guys go for it. Get those legs up there. Big old stretch, kick it, big old stretch, kick it, come on. Move for it. Push that body. Growing stronger today. Doing great. Bring it back. And good stuff. We're gonna go ahead now and position it above the knee. And again, if you don't have a band, you're totally fine. From here, I'm gonna kick out my legs. They're going a little bit wider. So mine's probably like double hip width apart, more like that. Chest stays up. My knees, when I drop down, need to go wide, and they need to be over my heels. Okay, so this is bad form. I need to push this up. Now think of the chest. We don't want the chest to drop down. That's too much pressure on the low back. So I need to try and keep the chest up too, okay? Here we go. Up, down to begin. Just get the form for me, okay? Pushing those knees wide. Push them wide. Great. You're doing good. Get those knees wide. Excellent job. Okay, so now we're gonna make it a little more interesting. Are you ready to try? Let's give it a try. We're gonna come down low, knees stay wide, and I'm gonna double dip. 1, 2, and last time I moved my toes, this time I'm gonna move my heels. Heels out, in, dip, dip, heel out, in, dip, dip, out, in, dip, dip, out, in, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2. Good job. Cool. Okay. We got a jumping one. You don't want to jump? I totally get it. So instead you're gonna go reach down. But give me some pace so that heart rate comes up. Okay, so my feet are together. I'm gonna jump it out wide, point the toes out. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. 10, get low. 9, get low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. You doing good? Okay, we're moving on. It's time to move on. So now your, let's see, how did we do it last time? Yes, okay. So now your right leg is stability. Your left leg is your mover. I'm gonna go squat, curtsy, or back step lunge. Squat, curtsy, or back step lunge. I wanna keep that chest up. I wanna keep that knee over that heel. So when I'm in the low phase, if I draw a line, it's going straight down through my heel. Squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy. And again, you don't have to do a curtsy lunge. You can do a normal lunge, and I'm gonna show that now so you know what I'm talking about. Squat, normal lunge. Last time. And I'm going back to curtsy. Good, I like the curtsy. It's a little more intense for your glute. Continue to breathe. Feel that hamstring. Yes, that's the back of your leg and your glute. Great, let's do 5 more. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this leg is still It's your right leg. It's still gonna be more stability, meaning it's gonna be doing more of the work, okay? So we put that leg in front, and we move the other one back. And we're gonna go ahead, keep the chest up, and you're gonna dip it down. 1, 2, and on 3, you have options. You can come up, you can tap it in, you can go high knee. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I like the high knee on this one. I really feel my glute as I drive my knee up, and I have to really brace myself through the glute because I have this band here. And the band wants to move my body up, but I can't, okay? So tight glute, feel it. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. And again, you don't have to pull. You can seriously just stand up straight, or you can tap it up. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. Get that knee up high, get that knee up high. Come on, with some power. 1, 2, ha. 1, 2, ha. One more, 1, 2, ha. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set the band down. Grab yourself a quick sip of water. We're gonna move on to working upper body. And I'm gonna have you come down to the mat with your dumbbells, okay? Water, and set up for being on the mat with dumbbells, okay? Okay, we are doing good. We have our mat, we have our dumbbells. We're coming down to the mat, okay? So right now, I don't need my dumbbells. I'm just gonna set them off to the side. Set them off to the side. I'm gonna start off with a push-up, okay? Push-ups, I know it's not for everyone. If you have any wrist problem, shoulder problem, you can't really do a push-up because you can't put your body weight on it. You can either try doing a wall push-up, which will take away the weight. You could do an incline from a chair and your knees, or you can lay down on your back and do a chest press. So again, put weights in your hand, lay on your back and do a chest press. I do recommend, if you don't have any injury, trying to do a push-up, even if it's starting off as your body as a box, like I'm showing here. Bracing through the abs, putting some weight and extending up, okay? In real life, we are down sometimes. We have to lift our body weight up with our arms. We wanna try that, okay? You can also walk it out, have more of a plank. So this is more of an incline and your abs would be tucked and drawn in. You can even go onto your toes. I'm kind of over being on my toes right now for a push-up. I'm gonna stay on my knees, okay? My hands are down for my shoulder, not above, not below. A little wide is okay. You there? Cool. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna come down. How low can you get? When you feel comfortable, hold it. 3, 2, 1, push it on up. Down low, hold. 3, 2, 1, push it on up. Low, hold. 3, 2, 1. Good breathing, abs tight, abs tight. A push-up is the glorified plank. What I mean by that is your abdomen stays tight, your spine stays straight, you are in a plank the whole time. You need to brace your abdomen and continue breathing. Got it? Cool, work those abs. Good, so we come down, we hold it. Down, hold, 3, 2, 1, pop. Down, hold, 3, 2, 1, pop. Last one, down, hold, and 3, 2, 1. Fantastic, I'm gonna come up. When I come up, I'm gonna kneel, okay? I'll face you guys to see what's happening. If you don't like kneeling on your legs, you can either sit it back down or stand it up. But be careful with the up to down, you don't get lightheaded, okay? So take that slow. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna brace myself, abs tight. You wanna bring your legs together, it's gonna work your core a lot more. I'm not gonna do it so much, I'm just gonna keep mine a little bit like hip width. Mine's already a little bit wider. Shoulders back and down. I'm going overhead. If you're not ready to go overhead, meaning you're not in control of your breathing, take your time, do not do it. If you're in complete control of your breathing, feel free to join me. All the way up, all the way down. 10, 9, 8, good breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's 1. Great. Stretch out your neck. Lay down on your back. We're gonna be coming back up to doing push-ups in a minute, but we're gonna get in some back flies. Since I have you on your back, might as well do a bridge up, get that low back glute and hamstring. My arms are open wide. There's no bend in my wrist, a little bend in the elbow, and from here, I'm gonna hug it in. When the elbow starts to see each other, they are magnetized. They are drawn together. When they start to see each other, that is when you flex that pectoral muscle up. That's your chest muscle. So ready? I'm gonna start lifting my hip with it. I'm gonna talk just very briefly about what's going on with my hip. I'm doing a bridge roll up. I allow one vertebrae to roll up one at a time, and then I banana peel, like a banana peel, and I'll do it back down the same way, one at a time. Okay, and relax that low back at the bottom. As I do this, I squeeze the glute up to the top till it is in a nice line through that hamstring. Good job. So I'm working low back glutes and hamstring. Cool. Now let's focus in again on arms. Draw them in, draw them in. Good job, good job. You doing good? Okay, I need to challenge you. If you don't need a challenge, stay here. If you need a challenge, arms open wide. One is up, one stays wide, hovering, holding, keep that balance. You have to keep your core tight for the balance on this one, okay? So we're in just one up at a time. Just a one up. And if this is too hard, you could start with the arms up and then go down to lift, down to lift. If you could handle that challenge, keep the arms wide, so it's kind of holding against gravity, that isometric contraction. And then the other one pushes against gravity. Feel that in the chest. Yes, good job. And in 4, almost. 3, come on. 2, and 1. Back up to push-ups. You could be on your knees. You can be body as a box. You can modify or do a chest press. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna be on my knees. Again, feel free to go to toes. On this one, how are we doing on time? So I need to finish it up this round. So we're gonna go down on a 3 count, up on a 3 count. So 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, lift, 3, 2, 1. We're taking it very segmented, taking it nice and slow down. We hold for 3, 2, 1. We bring it up slow. Last time I let you just drop down and then hold and then pull it back up. And now we're taking it slow motion down, slow motion up with that hold at the bottom. Down low, down low, down low. Hold it, 3, 2, 1. Up, 3, 2, 1. Good job, keep that going, keep that going. I'm trying to keep my abs tight. And again, your body could be a box. You could be on your toes if you need to make it harder. Woo, woo. Push yourself. Push yourself. Brace those abs. Feel it. Good job. Growing stronger, growing stronger. Filling my chest, filling my back, filling my shoulders, filling my core. Lots of that work. Good job, good job. Whew, how about last one? Let's do it. Down, hold it, lift it. And I'm just gonna a quick little stretch for the arms. Good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my dumbbells. You could stand up slowly. You can kneel. You can sit back. I'm gonna go to a kneel, okay? Shoulders back and down. My breathing's in check. Check your breathing. You doing okay? Great. Show me guard. Back your arms. Elbows do not rest on your chest. Extend it wide, overhead. Do not do arms overhead if you are not in control of your breathing. How I know I am in control of my breathing? I can have a conversation with you. I can control 3 deep breaths in and out, back to back. Awesome, so I really like going for good range on this one. So like a really big rotation. So I'm gonna really keep those elbows in tight, then I'm gonna go wide. If you have shoulder pulls, ditch the weight and just go through the range of motion of lifting up overhead. last one. And good stuff. Awesome. Okay, I'm just stretching it out. Onto your back. Back to chest. You doing okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start you off. You can do chest flies. That's one to do. I'm gonna bump it to the next level. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep my hip up. You don't have to do that part. And I'm gonna hold my arms wide in the isometric contraction as gravity pushes down. And then I make these angel wings. So we pretend we're in the snow. We're making those snow angels. Give yourself some wings. Open up. Close it a bit. Feel that chest. Feel those shoulders. Good breathing. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, and we do it. Fantastic. Good job, good job. Okay, so now I need to take you back to doing a plank. Okay, let's go back to our plank. I'm gonna be on my forearms. You can be on your knees in forearms, you can be on your toes in forearms. We are moving back into a plank. So I'm in a plank, I need to engage my abdomen. I'm gonna end up trying not to lift my butt, not to dip. I'm gonna work my back in the process, and I'm holding right here. So a nice straight line. My butt starts to lift after a while because I don't got the ab strength that I used to, but you guys are strong. So try to keep your butt in a nice line. Drop the knee, lift the knee, drop the knee, lift the knee. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push forward, saw. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna drop to my knees. You stay on your toes if you can. Lift the arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job. You made it. Okay, I'm gonna go right into stretching. I'm looking at time. That's all we have time for today. I'm gonna grab a stretching strap. If you need one, grab it now. Lay down on your back, hands overhead, long body, long spine. Okay, so now stretching out my back. I'm gonna feel like maybe spinal extension a little bit. Stretching out my arms. Get those arms as close to the ground as you can. Also as close to the ears as you can with the biceps. I'm stretching out my abdomen. Me, not so much, but you are. Continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Release, hug your knees in. So I want to really hug the knees in, okay? So I'm gonna hug those knees in, and I'm almost like trying to round up my low back to go to a spinal flexion. Now release how tight that grip is and draw circles with the knees. Now your low back is tracing this oval shape on the mat, and you can feel your low back loosen up. Switch direction of the circle. Good job, good job. Great. Fantastic. Okay, so now my arms go wide, my knees are bent, and I'm gonna drop the legs side to side. Are you ready? My arms pop up. You try to keep your arms down. Got it? Okay. Drop them side to side, get that stretch for the back. You're at tabletop. We bring it down side to side. Last one. Cool. Okay. If you need a stretching strap, now's the time to grab it. If not, you can go ahead and grab hold of your ankle around your calf ankle area. And you're gonna stretch out that leg. Bottom leg can stay bent for a little bit of help, or it can go straight down onto the ground. Stretch out that leg, keep it straight, breathe. Breathing is so important at this time. You need to deliver oxygen to the muscles. Point the toe down. Lift the toe up. Circle for the ankle joint. Switch direction of the circle. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do opposite arm grabs the leg, same side arm down to the ground. Pull that leg across the body. I wanna really straighten out the leg and then I'm gonna point the toe down, okay? Great, so now I'm getting that outside of the leg. Continue to breathe. Great, okay. I'm gonna switch up my legs. Again, you don't have to use a stretching strap. You are fine with wherever you're at. I'm gonna use mine. I'm gonna go ahead now. The bottom leg goes down straight for me, but you could keep yours bent. My leg is up straight. I'm feeling the back of my leg, more so the hamstring, that big muscle grouping back there. From here, I'm gonna point my toe down, and now I'm feeling more of that calf complex, okay? It's got a few muscles up in here, this meaty area, getting that stretch on. Point the toe up, feeling more so the front of the foot. Now I'm going for my ankle joint. So I'm gonna draw circles with my toe. And again, this is about your range of motion with your ankle. So we take it seriously, we try to do a really big circle. Work through any scar tissue. Switch directions. These aren't fluff ones. These are important. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, opposite arm grabs that leg, same side arm down to the ground, stretch out the leg across the body, point the toe down, and I'm feeling now that more outside part of the thigh. I wanna try and keep my hip down. I keep my arm wide. I stretch out that leg the best I can. I try to point that toe back towards the face. And I'm getting that stretch again along the outside of the thigh, hopefully. And we breathe, great. Okay, release that. Make sure you breathe in, nice deep breaths. I'm gonna go ankle to the thigh. You can slide those hands in and hug it in. I'm gonna sit up too. Either or works, whatever one you wanna do, okay? So here I am now, opening up my hip, stretching out my glute, working the breathing. And release, switch the leg. And good, leg down. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna keep the legs close together. I'm gonna point my toes up. I'm gonna push out my heels. And I want you to reach down for your calves, your ankles, fall forward, get that stretch in the back, get that stretch in the back of the legs. I gotta open up my legs to be able to bend forward. So I'm stretching out the back of legs, low back, work the breathing. Stretching can feel challenging, but shouldn't feel uncomfortable. If you've reached uncomfortable, we are not doing it right. Back off that, okay? And good, slow release. From here, I'm gonna have you do soles of the feet together. I'm gonna go ahead and have you tip at that hip. And if you want to, sorry. If you're fine with just bringing the soles of the feet together, that's great. Keep it right here. If you need a little bit more of a challenge, you can tip of the hip, put those elbows wide, push down those knees. And I feel that opening up in my inner thigh. Good job. Okay, this is a do as I say, not as I do. Go onto your stomach. Lift up through your palms or your forearms. Extend long through that spine and no quick edges with like the neck. So meaning I don't want the neck to be a sharp edge. You need to have that neck follow through. I can't do this one, so I'm just gonna kind of show a little bit of what it would look like, but you need to lay on your stomach and then lift up through the palms. And again, keep that spine flowing through the neck, no jagged edge with tipping the neck back or forward. Slow release. My legs are hip width apart. I want my knees hip width apart. Might have to go a little wider, but you're okay with hip width apart. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and come back into child's pose. Now I'm in child's pose. I'm getting that stretch for the low back, for the glutes. Just melt down into the mat. Work your breathing and relax. 2 more deep breaths. Work your way into all 4 core. From all 4 core, I'm going to take a big old step forward. I'm going to drive my back hip flexor forward. If you don't feel comfortable with this one, you can do the one we did at the beginning where we stand up, step forward, drive the hip flexor forward. I'm going to make this one a little bit more challenging. Do not feel pressure. If you're good here, please stay here. Continue to breathe. Stretching your hip flexor, yes, and your quadricep. Slow release. Switch the leg up, all four core, stepping on forward. Drive that hip flexor forward. Feel free to stay here. Modify if you need to make it harder, but no pressure. Slow release. Slowly make your way to standing up. Nothing to trip on, okay? When I come up to the top, I'm gonna breathe and roll my shoulders back and down. From here, I'm gonna lift an arm. I'm gonna tip. Nice deep breaths. Do that stretch. Feel it in my hip. Feel it for my back. And release. Hand up, tip. Feel that stretch. Coming up and release. Shoulders back and down. One more. Arms up, pull it across the body. Big posterior deltoid, back of your shoulder. Release, switch it up. Release, elbow up. Release, switch it up. Shoulders back and down. One more, shoulders back and down. Okay, now the chin. Oh wait, we're not quite there yet. Let's not do the neck yet. I want to work the chest first. Okay, so now we go spinal extension. Arms open wide, thumbs go back. You have to breathe, nice deep breaths. A lot is being stretched. Deliver oxygen to those muscles. Opening up, fill that chest. Now, I'm gonna have you go spinal flexion. My arms come in for a hug and I fall forward to what I feel comfortable with. Only to what you feel comfortable with, okay? So now I'm rounding forward, spinal flexion. And now I kind of go limp and then I stack the vertebrae one on top of each other all the way to the top. When I reach the top, my shoulders roll back and down. Good stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and tip my chin and I'm gonna go ahead and roll it side to side. Good, so we're getting that stretch for the neck. Good, now I come up and I'm gonna look over the shoulder. Other side, over the shoulder. Back center and up. And back to center. You did it. Fantastic job. Thank you for joining me. I'll be around on Friday. We'll do a cardio kickboxing class. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Hope to see you guys Friday.